Well, it's the Durarara to episode 3, and we are, well, not exactly introduced, but we're introduced to the singer called Rudy, a idol singer who turns out to be the Hollywood serial killer, or the serial killer called Hollywood, more likely. Apparently, she doesn't want to kill, it's just that she has an enormous bloodlust that needs to kill. And it turned out, of course, that she was the one that Shuso sent flying. Ironically, though, Yuhei, the brother of Shuso, finds her and takes her to his apartment, where he calls Shinra, who takes care of her, but since she's apparently some kind of vampire or something, she heals quickly. As soon as the doctor leaves, though, Ruri becomes threatening with Yuhei. And who can blame him? She throws many different methods. Why are you taking in a serial killer in your own apartment? Aren't you afraid? But Yuhei still answers with something like, I am afraid. If I die now, I fully regret. We introduced that the Yuhei, the actor, is actually, well, if I didn't already say that, is actually a stone-faced guy. He doesn't smile. He talks monotone. He still uses the same pronouns that every single guy uses, but he talks extremely monotone and extremely dull, and it turned out he became an actor because he wanted to express emotions he himself cannot express in this real world. So he's not even afraid of her. Or maybe he is afraid of her, it's just that he cannot show it. In a way, he is more human than she is, or more likely she is more human than he is. Something like that. It's not exactly sure why he is like that, but Yuhei guesses it because he's grown up with a brother like Shuso, who is overly emotional. In all, they're their perfect foil. Yuhei is extremely quiet and rarely shows emotions, while Shuso is extremely loud and always shows emotion. That is mostly just anger. As they begin to talk, they somehow bond over that thing. In a way, you could say this is extremely messed up. He takes in a serial killer and he talks down to her, and actually managed to pacify her in a certain moment. You almost asking yourself, who is the crazy one? All in all, though, they begin to, well, date. The media begin to feel that way, which of course crushes the hopes of Isaiah's younger sisters. They in fact saved a Russian guy and then took him to the Russian restaurant where he is apparently has been hunting the Hollywood serial killer for the doctor that is Shinra's dad. Because Shinra's dad was just want to dissect. The U.S. sister, no, the sisters of Isaiah also goes around Ikabu where they meet some kind of gang dressed as zebras, where Data Chin, as some people call him, and his crew helps them. All in all, Celti is still delivering a big thing that apparently is a body because as soon as it rips open, a hand is seen. We do not know exactly what kind of body. But we do know that bounty hunters have been chasing her non-stop, and some of them are just plain and simple kids. As you later on, Celti even says Ruri and reveals her head, saying that they are like each other. They are both monsters. As Ruri cries tears of joy, or maybe that's just tears of madness, she still cannot quench her bloodlust. And all in all, you can almost ask who's the weird one or the monster in this one. All in all, good one. This was something that was bothering me, but that's nothing big. We finally get a little bit more info on Yuhei, the brother of Chuso. And a strange thing, even though Ruri is incapable of feeling something or just has always a blood madness, she is the one that is saying, is there something wrong with you? We also see that the Isaiah sisters are willing to talk to their brother, but he refused to talk to them, of course. All in all, good episode, but give me your thoughts if you have any.